Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Francesco again here, and today I want to talk about something that we don't talk often about this, and it's very important in my opinion, which is trust yourself. This is something that a lot of people get for granted. They don't take that in consideration, but I believe that sometimes we forget of trusting our own intuition, and we ask for validation from other people when the only validation we should look after is ours. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright, the life is full of challenge, and we all agree on this. We're gonna have problems one day, problems the other day. You know, you get up in the morning and maybe the tire of your car is flat and you need to change it. Problems are gonna rise in your life. That's just a fact. You might go through breakups, business problems, you might lose your job. You're gonna have problems in your life. Let's just state it like that. You're gonna have problems. Now, what I see a lot of people do, and what I used to do a lot, but through experience you learn, is that we ask for validation of other people. We go to other people to ask for advices, and there is nothing wrong with that. The problem comes when, and I feel that's what a lot of people get wrong, it's that you know what you want to do. You know what you should do. And we ask other people for an advice when in reality, for most of our problems, we know what we should do. So the problem here is not asking for advice. You can do that if you have a close friend, or like your sister, your brother, your mom, your dad, and you want to ask what I should do. What do you think about this? They might say, oh, I think you should do this, or you should do this, or maybe fix that first, and they're gonna give you some advice. They're gonna give you their opinion. But at the end of the day, they can say whatever they want, but if you don't take action, your problem is not gonna be solved. And the problem is that when I see a lot of people going and ask for advice, and I used to do that, so I'm not saying it's something you can't fix. I used to do that. Quite recently I did that. The problem is that you ask, and ask. But what you should do instead, if you want to ask for advice for people, you should just ask to 3 to 5 people. Once you get an idea of what everyone says, you should take action. And I feel a lot of people don't stop of asking because they are afraid that they're gonna make another mistakes because they don't trust yourself. And that's when trusting yourself, the principle I'm gonna talk today, comes into place. If you don't trust yourself in your life, you're not gonna go anywhere. Simple as that. Now, how are you gonna start to trust yourself? It's another story, but you need to get into that. So actually, let's talk about how to trust yourself now. Whatever you do in life, it's about repetition. It's about going from 0 to 1 to 3 to 4 to 5, making mistakes along the way, and you become better. Sometimes I think it's not about becoming better, but I think it's about increasing the level of stress that you can take. So, for example, when your car tire breaks up for the first time, you might be stuck on the road that you don't know what to do and you get stressed. The first time is going to be very stressful. The second time that happens, you know what you should do. You should call the road assistance, you should call your uncle, or probably you know how to change the tire by yourself by that time. So you see, the situation is the same, but the first time that happened, you didn't know what to do, but now you know what to do. So the stress level is the same, kind of, it just increase for that situation. You become better because you learn. So life is about learning. Now in your life, you're gonna go through a lot of problems. You're gonna go breakups, you're gonna have business problems, you're gonna have tax problems, whatever is gonna happen. And every time this thing happen for the first time in your life, you're gonna get a level of stress which will be incredible. You're gonna be saying, how I'm gonna solve this. The goal is not to you're gonna get stressed, so let's say that's gonna happen, but the goal is like to look at yourself in the mirror, say your name, say I'm Francesco and I got this. trust yourself that whatever problem is gonna come along the way, you're gonna solve it, because this problem happened to other people before you. So there are people out there that know how to solve that problem. So I just need to find them or ask advice for them and then apply what they're gonna say to me in order to solve that problem. If you don't take action, that's when your problem will always stay a problem. If your tires or your car breaks down along the way and you don't call the road assistance, or you don't take action to fix the car, guess what? The car is gonna stay broken. You can call your dad and say, "Dad, look, I'm on the car on the road, and the car got broken. I don't know what to do." Your dad will say, "Call the roadside assistance. That's the number. Let them pick you up. They're gonna take you to the mechanic, and then they're gonna fix the car." So you do that. The second time that happens, guess what? You're gonna do it by yourself because you know how to do it. But again, Dad said, "Do this, this, and this," and then you're gonna do this, and this. So you learn through actions. Get the advice, then do the action, and then you learn. And then the second time that happens, you're gonna be in a much better place. So the whole point is to, every time something bad happens, and there is a video that I saw about, kind of a motivational video. Basically, this guy goes to the boss every single time. He goes, "Hey boss, today we have this business problem. Today we're not getting enough leads. The funnel is broken." And the boss looks at him and goes like, good. There is a level of improvement. We can improve, we can become better. And one day this guy stopped to go to the boss and asking and telling him the problems that they had in the business. And the boss says, "How are you not coming anymore in my office to say what problems do we have?" And the guy goes, "Because every time I come there, you're gonna say good." Yes, that's the point. I want to know the problems, because if we have problems, it means there is room for improvement. So come in my office, say to me what's the problem. I'm gonna say good. Let's find a solution so we can become better. This approach of saying good, it's because this guy, the boss, the CEO of the company, says, "I got this. I know problems are gonna come in your life, but it's how you respond to them that you become better." So the takeaway that I want you to take from this video is to embrace the pain, embrace the problem, embrace everything is gonna go through your life, because you're gonna have people using you, you're gonna have people not saying the truth, you're gonna have car problems, you're gonna have apartment problems, you're gonna have all of that type of problems in your life. You know, life is not roses and rainbows. You're gonna have problems. And now, I don't want to quote Rocky in Rocky 5, I think, but you're gonna have problems. So it's about your response to these problems. And the first thing you should do to respond to these problems is to trust yourself. So the next time you're gonna get a problem in your life, the next time you're gonna go through something that it's bad, it's gonna stressful, you're gonna cry, you're gonna feel pain, look at yourself in the mirror and says, "This is my name, this is who I am, and I got this. Whatever comes on my way, I got this and I can solve it. Period." Do that. Front the problem like a real man, a real woman, a mature person will do, and you're gonna solve it. And I believe that's a fundamental principle for growth in people's life, in your life. That's everything I had to say for today. I hope you're gonna get a lot from this video. And remember, now it's on you. You're gonna take action when the next problem comes or not. You're gonna choose.